What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all going to enjoy. Jonathan Taylor and the Indianapolis Colts in their Berlin thriller ran rampant over the Atlanta Falcons. And in doing so, Taylor broke a few records and tied some NFL legends, so let's see how there's 9 better than JT in Colts history. Good old Jonathan and his blitzkrieging of the Falcons and the record books, both franchise and otherwise, overseas saw him oversee a takeover of the international rushing record with his 244 rushing yards, which is the 18th most in any game, but the best rushing performance in a foreign land. I mean, my God, what a performance that was. But just like the 1936 Olympics that stadium held nearly 90 years ago, Jonathan Taylor looked like a vintage Jesse Owens in this track meet of a match. And to help Taylor reach that extraordinary total was in no small part his 83-yard fourth quarter sideline dash, with some very impressive blocking by rookie Tyler Warren and Alec Pierce, I might add, to help him get to the end zone in now the longest play from scrimmage in an international game, beating out a play we talked about here earlier this season, that being the 80-yarder from Aaron Rodgers to DK Metcalf in Ireland, but his many yards that he accumulated throughout the game, though, 286 in total if you account for his additional 42 yards he picked up through the air, sets a new franchise high score as he tops Marshall Faulk and his 267 he put up against the Baltimore Ravens in 1998 for the most all-time amongst players with a horseshoe on the side of their head. Doing it all the while Kurt Warner was in the booth, Faulk's former teammate in St. Louis, and that's pretty special, as this 28 seemingly shares the exact same S on his chest that the previous great one had. The luck not running out there, as another franchise record didn't go untouched either, as Taylor wasn't sparing Edgerrin James from having his name scratched off a top spot and replaced with his. As with Edgerrin also in attendance, Jonathan Taylor, who put up his 3-touchdown day, currently has 66 career rushing touchdowns and is now the all-time franchise leader in said category, which das ist gut, taking the edge off with his 64 back when he was carrying the ball for the Colts. Taylor ultimately ending the match with the game-sealing 8-yard touchdown, and the rest is history. Some of that history, though, also includes that with his 200-plus rushing yards and 3-touchdown day, that being the second time he's done that in his career, the first being against the Tennessee Titans last season, he is now tied for the most games accomplishing that feat, as he now joins the late legendary Jim Brown, the still chugging along king of running backs Derrick Henry, and APAD Adrian All-Day Peterson at the top of that list, with, of course, all the chance in the world to go above and beyond there as well. And as much as it would have been cool to talk about how Indiana Jones went into the heart of Berlin like he did once in the 1930s, it was in fact his sidekick JT who rose to power and stole the show, motivated to not get fewer than his rushing counterpart Bijan Robinson, and in fact outdoing him, as until Sunday morn, Bijan's 81-yarder 4-6 against the Buffalo Bills in Week 6 was the longest rushing attempt in the NFL before Jonathan Taylor ripped off his career-long 83-yard rush in this one. And it's not safe to say, but I will anyway, the Atlanta Falcons, safe to say, did not see that one coming, getting das Boot to das Arsch in this one, at least in the running game, as their rush defense didn't seem to watch film or even show up at all.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.
So for Jonathan Taylor, the NFL's leading rusher, by not necessarily a mile, but it might as well be, and the leading touchdown scorer through 10 weeks, in his solid bid for the NFL's first non-QB MVP in over a decade, it's not just any given Sunday, it's every given Sunday. But hey, it could be every given Sunday for you too, or any day of the week that there's nearly any event you want to get your eyeballs on by using SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, they go above and beyond to make sure you get the best experience available. And to help seal this deal, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase. And don't you miss out on watching something worth seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
I mean, not only Edge, of course I know he had the record, but you just think about the guys who we've had in this organization beforehand. And to be named amongst those legends, it means a lot. You know, I don't take it for granted, but I also understand how those guys got there and how I got there. And it's the guys around you. It's the guys around you that support you. Like I mentioned, the guys on the edge, also the tight ends, the O-line. It's those guys who put you into that category. So I appreciate my teammates so much, and it means a lot.